Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Where's KD at?
So Phoenix will get the first possession. No shortage of speed on the court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Kevin Durant. Eric Gordon is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker against Thompson. Allen outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Houston's ball.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
So it's Phoenix now. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Just 3 to shoot. Booker, good.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, B.A. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
Clark, for the Houston Rockets, they've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a force in the West, Brian. Some decent young talent. You tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
Durant, the pass to Nurkic.
That's what I do. Rolling.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh,
ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Booker
I got
to the paint.
Oh, shit.
Out to Gordon. Here's the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. And Durant with the block.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Here's the kid. Allen defending.
That's a greedy.
A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got 5.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Nurkic up top. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Durant finds Nurkic. That one no good. Thompson with some nice D. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Green, the pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Booker. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Pass to Gordon. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Durant. And he buries his first look.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets.
Oh, man.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Here's the kid. Allen defending. The kid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
He's off on that one. Houston in the lead. Here he goes. And that comes off the assist by Green. The kid's got 9 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker.
Come on.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
There's a minute 17 left in the first. There's a screen by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. Misses off the right iron.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's the kid. Allen defending. Here's the kid. Pass to Eason. To the inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gordon outside. Over Green. And the Suns miss again. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And there it is for them.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Durant, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Eason, a screen on Gordon.
At least both of the teams are against it.
It's Eason with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
The first quarter concludes, and the double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets ahead, up 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us.
Actually, no, they have
We'll go for a different look here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Allen comes in for Bull. Gordon, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Booker in for Porter Jr. The Suns trailing, and so in the game for Phoenix. Grayson Allen is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Booker in at the 1. Durant with it. And it's Şengün picking him up.
I just want to know why. Are you like raging?
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Because, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think I know the answer. Only because you were excited when the game just started.
Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, through all the stress and the turmoil of recent years, Bradley Beal's one of those players who is willing to open up and acknowledge the strain. He said,
I want you to have faith
okay
in
to
the
feel
team.
down, to talk about it, to be
To know that
human.
LeBron
A lot of times I think I'm a
back
superhero, or I
so
can kind of figure things out on my own, but it's all right to rely on people. Brian?
Yeah,
I am worried about my
It's all
team.
part of being a great teammate, no doubt. Thanks, Allie.
I am worried about my team. My team doesn't play till tomorrow, so I'm talking about
showing
today.
through for Şengün.
Wow, the kid
That's what
from
we
Turkey,
be doing if we
Alperen
were
Şengün.
in the podcast.
Clark, he's really figured it out quickly.
He sure is. Yeah, I mean, scoring has not been a problem for
Yeah,
Şengün.
but it was just
a
like
bit
practice
undersized
in the
as a
crowd.
center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths. And the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
And they pick up 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside.
Mental health, I want it.
The kid with a rebound.
I can't even hear you.
The kid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well,
it's
guys,
funny because it sounds like you're just like
to reduce
small
this
as
deficit.
fuck.
We'll see if that's the answer.
I'll remember it.
Here's the kid.
But that's the only time you ever beat it.
Good job in the low post. The kid's got 15.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense.
If I beat him, I swear I'd never even talk about it. I wouldn't even. Man, look at you. Look at you.
Lets it go from
Can't let it go.
It's rebounded by Shangoon.
So proud you finally got it done.
Distance here in the second quarter. Here's the kid.
Too bad it didn't
count.
Nice
D from Allen.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting in their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage.
No matter how many regular
season Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Bowles checked in.
No matter how many
the D's right on him. 6 on the shot clock.
Offensive player to use, defensive player to use.
And the Suns miss again.
Oh man, he can't get anything.
No matter how many
you can
undefeated
feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
No matter how many X factors, how many superstar abilities, how many, you know, pick artists,
Booker has got the
how
ball
many
here for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in
looking at dogs. Oh my God, Bo just caught a nasty.
They're the better team this time.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Let's welcome
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Oh, it's a fun event to watch and even more fun to take part in. All these guys are great shooters, but I can think of a few guys who would have been added that could have made this list better.
Yeah, lots of lobbying going on behind the scenes. And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Houston Rockets.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Thompson and Green are the backcourt set. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's the kid in at the three. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Thanks. Well, the kid in their last game against the Pacers was a big factor. He added 11 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Allen finds Booker. Beyond the arc. And Booker, cash on the three.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Here's the kid. Allen defending. The kid passes to Green. Here's the kid. No good with the triple. The Suns trailing. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker from behind the arc. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green, the pass to the kid. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now Nurkic, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Allen, clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed. Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Timeout called, the Suns. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Allen. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Rockets, they're starting to come together as a squad now, finding some of that success that eluded them early in the season, and with plenty time left to make some moves.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For three, Gordon. Phoenix no good that time either.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Nurkic a screen on Green. For three, Gordon gets the three to fall. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Houston calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's the Kid, defended by Gordon. The Kid passes to Green. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Houston scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. B.A.?
No doubt about that, and with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Clock at 2. It's stolen by Nurkic. Gordon down low, defended by Thompson. Count it. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. The shot. Again, Houston.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
A minute 37 left in the third. Pass to Nurkic. Now Booker takes the three, and the Suns get another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's the Kid. To the middle. Green. The putback. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 9. Pass to the Kid. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Eason with the ball. An easy 2 on the layup. Eason's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Out to Gordon. Nurkic passes to Gordon. Off target with the 3. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Booker surveying the D. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's the Kid, defended by Gordon. Here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets ahead, up by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision.
Substitutes making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Phoenix calls timeout. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Eric Gordon, Bull out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. Şengün, the screen. Down low. Phoenix grabs the miss. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time. That's a good way to do it.
Nurkic, a screen on Thompson. Allen outside. To the paint. What a throwdown from KD.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Durant with a screen on Green. Gordon, the pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. From 20 feet, tipped, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
The kid, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Here's Thompson. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Şengün, a screen on Allen. The kid passes to Şengün. Here's the kid. Thompson outside. Here's the pick. Pass to the kid. Just 5 to shoot. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Rockets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the kid.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Green, the pass to the kid. Back to Green. Elbow shot on the way. The Suns clear it.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Allen, the pass to Gordon. Takes a 3. Easton pulls it in. Here's the kid. Outside Eason. Here's the kid. And another miss by Houston. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great effort. Nicely done.
My guys aren't going to fall all over themselves. Let's bring him in and see what he's about. Okay. I'll get sense. Remember how it felt to come back here and
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him in.
My name is Susie Loft. So we just watched a video of this. Like,
Star Spangled Banner.
See, that first thing you was different. We gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential.
Put me on top.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's the kid. Gets in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Here's Maxey. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Pass to Melton. Here's Embiid. Şengün covering. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
to the kid for the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And with the reigning MVP in Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer, the roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
Houston shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. Embiid with a screen on Thompson. Maxey attacking. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's the kid, covered by Oubre. The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. He lobs it up.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Maxey against Thompson. Now here's Embiid. T right on him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Passes it to the kid. And stolen by Harris. To the inside. 9 feet out. And Maxey with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. 8 points for him. The Rockets trail. And there's the pass to the kid. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Şengün with it. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with the screen for Green. Second shot opportunity. The kid gets the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Thompson against Maxey. Harris passes to Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. His 3-pointers off the mark. And for Houston, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. You want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Rockets making the shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Green, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Thompson. Then for the 76ers, Reed, he's checked in for Oubre, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Here's the kid. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Eason's shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lowry kicks to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now, here's Adams. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Houston making some changes. Şengün's check. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Melton. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Thompson. Maxey finds Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Melton with the ball. Pass to Oubre. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Now here is Harris, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Harris. It's a 14-point game. Eason with it. Last time out he had 13 points. The kid passes to Adams. Here's the kid. Green deciding where to go with it. Lets it fly. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Green is just such a fluid and natural scorer, and he continues to improve his game.
Melton against Green. Oubre outside. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the kid.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Adams, some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Melton. Adams with the screen on Melton. The kid passes to Eason. And here's Green outside. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Rockets lead by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this.
21. And put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And all right, fellas, back in your playing days, what was your favorite city to eat in?
Whatever city Kitty was in, I'd go steal his lunch, and we beat his team.
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Kenny.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the kid in at the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He added 29 points and 8 rebounds. That really helped his team out. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
From the baseline, Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires the 3. The kid can't hit.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And that one's good, Maxey.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. D'Anthony Melton is second.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Şengün with a screen on Oubre. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from the kid. The kid's got 18 points in the game.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. That one doesn't go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And he makes good on the layup. He has 5.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Eason passes to the kid. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 5 on the clock. Maxey looking it over. Kicks to Oubre. Harris inside. Guarded by Green. Harris's shot is off. Rockets leading by 9. Out to the wing. Eason finds Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Reed, he's checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Milton.
2 minutes remaining.
Green against Maxey.
2 minutes.
The 9-foot shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Whitmore, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Reggie Bullock comes in for Thompson. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Adams. Got a hand on it. They recover it. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside for Lowry. Passes to Oubre for 3. The Rockets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Throws it up high, and Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
The 76ers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Reed the pass to Maxey. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers again can't hit it. Rockets leading by 15. Pass to Whitmore. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Houston moving the ball around. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oubre, no one around him. And he gets it to go from the corner. Oubre's got 7 points here in this quarter. There's a good screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Lowry. The dish to Reed. With 3 seconds left. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is...
Substitution.
Called the Rockets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. The 76ers trail by 10, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Lowry out there with Payne, then it's Reed, then it's Martin. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Rockets on defense. Lowry dishes to Payne. Embiid sets the pick for Payne. Martin wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Brooks. Here's the kid. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Lowry kicks to Reed. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Into the lane. The pass to the kid. Now Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Lowry. And the shot goes in. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Payne. And the 76ers call time here.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Brooks. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. Kelly Oubre comes in for Martin. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to the kid. 4 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Harris. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oubre outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Eason, a screen on Maxey. And the dunk by Eason.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Melton sets a screen for Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. It's rebounded by Houston. The Kid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Here's the Kid. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Eason. Oubre with the steal. The pass to Maxey. Patton with a screen on Thompson. Bounce pass Maxey. Embiid against Şengün. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
They set the pick. Thompson passes to the Kid. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Eason. From past the arc. Thompson misses. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Embiid. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The Kid passes to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 9. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
The Kid passes to Şengün.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's the Kid. He's guarded by Melton. Here's the Kid. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.